い、触手を取り除く。なんか漏れちゃったんですかね。どうやって取り除く？あ、ルミナリー発見。どうするの？とりあえず行ってみよう。まずはそこですね、目指すのは。あ、はいはい。あ、違う。違うみたいですね。かなとは思ったんですけども。あ、まず普通に上がりますね。宝箱は空っぽ。なんか怖い声聞こえた。なんでしょう。あ、いけない。ここもいけないですね。なんだろう。さて、じゃあここですね。なんだろう。
You may fire when you are ready, Ridley. Isn't the bow supposed to shoot it again?
あ、もう一回ないよ。取ってこいってこと？取ってこい。あそこね。あそこに行けるのかな？はい。そこは通れないから、やっぱこっちからだ。イエーイできた。これを置く？あ、開きました。開きましたっていうか壊しちゃった。運びます。あ、行ってからですね。イエーイで戻ります。これで運べる？運べたね。よいしょ。あれ？あ、壊れちゃった？あららら。どうやらちょっと壊れちゃったんですね、きっと。あ、よかった。でね、多分こうして高さ的にここですかね。 OK。 これでいいんじゃない？
you big squid. Go find a whale to pick on.
はい。意外とディディちゃんがちょっとお口が悪いということでお口が悪いこと。ルミナリーあったの取ってなかったですね。飛べる？飛べないんだ。ということは登った時にですかね。でOK。さあ行きましょう。
Oh no! Wait, it's a whirlpool! He's sucking us down! We're sinking! We're doomed! It's Davy Jones blocking for us!
とどめを刺すさあどうやってとどめを刺すんでしょうか。辺りを見回してみます。あ、大砲がありますね。じゃあ大砲を置けばいいんですね。はい、行きましょう。うん、ここじゃない？はい。ルミナリーゲット。で、なんだろう。何か入れなきゃいけないんですね。弾がないですけども。あ、落ちちゃった。あ、ありました。発見しました。この一つ目タコ。とどめを刺します。これをもう一度持っていって大砲に入れればいいんですね。オッケーオッケー。はい。あ、ジャンプできないんだ。置いとくね。あら、ちょっと待ってこっちに置いとけばいい？そうなら上に上がるんじゃない？ね。 OK。 はい。さあ狙いを定めて。
Take that! Bam! Say goodnight, Gracie! Uh-oh. We didn't break anything, did we? Maybe we can get out that way.
ドアを開ける。無事に倒したみたいですね。そういう仕掛けなんでしょうか。さあディディちゃん行くよ。ルミナリがいるのかな。 Go!
Oh, I bet there's nothing actually broken. I bet it's just something you forgot to turn on.
ここのスイッチ忘れてたみたいですね。はい。どうしたのディディちゃん、進んで。なんかお。
Figures Daddy bought it.
そうね。
I bet there's just like one thing he forgot to do, and that's why the whole ride isn't working. It's probably in the control room, or the engine room, or something like that. Come on! It's dark out there. How are you gonna climb on shadows if it's dark?
早い早い早い。
Hey! This is that maintenance room I was talking about.
おー、
Why
すごい。
didn't Daddy do it? I bet he didn't even read the instructions.
OK?
I think we can restart the whole ride. I knew it. I knew it was something simple. I think all we need to do is pull these levers at the same time. Are you ready?
はい。
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
Go!
I think we fixed it! I think we fixed the whole thing!
イエーイ、無事直せましたね。すごい楽しそうな乗り物。なんて書いてあるんだろうね。相変わらず読めない。さあ、最後のアトラクション。どこ？だんだんサーカスっぽくなってきましたね。3ボール15セント。何を当てるの？缶を当てるの？ミルクだって。ミルクの缶を当てるゲーム。これは何？チャロスクロシャドウシアター影ですかね。これはさっきの力のなんとかポーンってハンマーやってたやつかな。ピグスなんだろう。豚ちゃんが飛ぶんでしょうか。ああ、浜辺がある。寄り道しちゃっていいですか。わーわーわー。あ、なんか怖い。おお、大丈夫そう。でも何もなさそうですね。誰かが作った砂の城。いや、楽しそう。さあ、ゲームに戻りましょう。寄り道してないで。なんか怖いピエロ。ジョシュア・ダ・クラウン。ピエロのジョシュア。お父さん？ああ、間違えた。いつ登るの？どっから登るの？もう一回お願い。難しいですね。倒した時かな。もう一丁もう一丁。イエス、できました。誰かの思い出っていうかお父さんのギャングにやられてるってとこですよね。あー、かわいい。一人ではしゃいじゃってますよね。いや、素敵じゃないですか。
Hey, has anyone seen the princess puppet? We can't really start the story without her.
That sounds like Daddy.
何やら帽子をさしてます。
Where did I put her?
人形になれってことですか。ディディちゃん見てるだけ。取っていきましょう。まさかだと思うけど、あ、可愛いじゃんディディちゃん。
I know she's around here somewhere.
オッケー、今行くよ。
Ah, there she is. Once upon a time, there was a princess who lived in a castle with her father, the king. The king loved her very much because daddies loved their daughters. Unfortunately, the kingdom also had an ogre who was eating travelers because ogres do that. So the king did what kings do and promised that anyone who slew the ogre would get to marry his only daughter, the princess, and become king when he died. The king's lands were very far away, and the ogre was very large, so only one knight showed up. His name was Fred, and he fell immediately in love with the princess. Fred was a brave knight, and he marched off the next morning, singing a brave song as loudly as he could. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she set off into the forest to look for him. The princess tracked Fred's footprints through a strange wilderness full of scary sounds and hidden danger.
え
Unfortunately, she impaled herself on the bamboo. Wait, that's not what happened.
あ、なるほど。ここからアドベンチャーになってるわけですね。はい。なんだろう。おお。
She came to a wide river filled
Wow.
with snapping crocodiles. She couldn't even swim. So what do you think she did?
She ran on top of their heads.
That's right!
イエイ。
It was a magical forest where the plants seemed to know each other. She had to use magic mushrooms to get high or up.
取れない。
Unfortunately, she impaled herself on the bamboo. Wait, that's not what happened.
やり直し。こうかな。
She learned to use some bendy tree branches to fling herself across a patch of deadly sharp bamboo. As the sun was setting, she came to the giant ogre's campsite. And there, the princess discovered that the ogre had captured Fred and hung him from a tree as a snack. The ogre did not appreciate visitors at all. Even Fred seemed a little embarrassed to see her.
フレード、ダーリン。ダーリンちょっと弱いんじゃない？わあわあわあ。わあわあ。あ、何？
But the princess was a woman of action, and she was nimble.
わあわあわあわあ。
The
びっくりした。
ogre was
びっくり
clumsy
した。
and easy to
Wow.
taunt.
What's a taunt?
That's when you make fun of someone. You should never make fun of people, but with ogres, sometimes you have to.
イエーイ。
And so
Daddy.
the princess tricked the ogre and rescued Fred. Fred didn't feel too good about it. He really loved the princess. Fortunately, the king told him about a giant spider that he could slay in order to win the princess's hand. So Fred marched off to the lair of the giant spider, singing a brave song, a little less loudly than before. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she went off looking for him again.
助けに行くんですかこれ。
Fred's footprints led her into a dark and creepy cavern, full of strange dripping sounds, kind of like the basement at school. Her footsteps echoed and echoed, until it sounded like someone was following her. Soon she came to a vast pit, filled with vicious, deadly spikes. It was much too big to jump over, but far off, she could hear moaning. She thought it might be Fred. So what do you think she did?
I know.
What?
She used an umbrella.
What?
Like that nanny in that movie.
This is the Middle Ages, honey. Where would she get an umbrella?
I don't know, but that's what she used.
I don't think I have an umbrella.
Well, you better find one, because she used an umbrella.
Where am I supposed to get an umbrella?
お、傘が現れましたね。メリーポピンズみたいなこと言ってましたね。
Oh, there we go. So, the princess bravely threw herself into the air, slowing her fall using an umbrella. Just like that nanny in the movie. She floated down into the cave. Deeper and deeper into the cavern she floated. She thought she could hear Fred moaning. But maybe it was only the wind.
あれフレッドさんいいの？通り過ぎちゃったけど。いいの？
Finally, she landed softly. Right in a spider's web.
イエイイエイイエイ。
Fortunately, it was a very old web, and she was able to break free. Unfortunately, the web was the only thing holding up a giant boulder. The princess needed to find somewhere to hide.
あ、はい、すいません。どこに隠れるとこあった？ここか。イエイ。また追いかけられちゃうパターン。わわわわわわ。
Spider jumped out of the shadows and attacked her.
やばいやばいやばい。
She ran and climbed and jumped and climbed, but the giant spider was very good at climbing too. It had 8 legs and the princess only had 2.
やばい。あー、捕まっちゃう。
Fortunately, the princess remembered how the webs were holding up boulders.
あ、やばい。危なかった。いい？
Poor spider.
ごめんね。
Finally, she found Fred.
ダーリン。
He was all wrapped up like a present for the giant spider's girlfriend. He was dreadfully embarrassed about having to be rescued again. He really loved the princess. The princess decided he was cute. Fortunately, the king told him about a dragon that he could slay in order to win the princess's hand and stop being so embarrassed. So Fred marched off to the mountaintop of the dragon, singing a brave song very quietly. After a few days, the princess got to wondering...
Why her dad kept trying to give her away?
That too. But she was worried about Fred, so she went off to find him.
はい。ドラゴンですか？おお。結局この姫が冒険してますけどいいんでしょうか？
The dragon's mountain was cold, and the wind howled at her to turn back. There were rock slides and fiery chasms.
わあ。
But she was very brave and nimble, just like you. She wasn't going to be put off by a few deadly dangers. Up and up she climbed. When she got cold, she thought about the hot buttered muffins she would make once she got Fred home. Do you still like muffins?
I love muffins.
The princess hoped Fred liked muffins.
はい。なんでしょう。おお。こっかな？なになに？おお、助けて助けて。オッケー。
When the princess got to the lair of the dragon, she was not very surprised to see Fred
Daddy.
hanging from the roof of the dragon's cave.
ダーリンどうしちゃったの？あれ？待って、なんかいる。
So she taunted the dragon until it roared its fiery
Wah!
breath at her.
びっくりしちゃった。ごめんなさい。あ、優しい。最後の一発です。焦げ焦げ
Finally,
やん。
burning away the ropes that were tying up Fred.
焦げ焦げのダーリ
And
ン。
so the princess and Fred lived happily ever after. Fred never had to go on another adventure again, and they had hot buttered muffins every morning. There is another version of the story where the princess flew off on the dragon's back to have a life full of adventures, but that's for another day.
Yay! Yay, Dawn, you did it!
どういたしまして。結局プリンセス大冒険みたいな第2幕夢の材料だったかな。サーカスのテントへ向かう。行きましょう。なんだろう、この道行ってないですよね。ああ、この曲好き。楽しい曲ですよね。はい。おー、サーカス。
Vincenzo came back!
Hey, what do you think, Vincenzo? Did you ever consider trying out for the trapeze?
They're good at what they do, Mr. Fenris. I'll give you that.
I got my balloon back, I got a princess from my puppet theater, and my pirate ship is sailing the bounding main.
So you're a man of your word.
Go ahead, count it. It's all there. Need a hand with your stuff?
My apparatuses are very delicate, and I don't like anyone in my workshop. You provide the audience, Mr. Fenris, and I will provide amazement. Mr. Fenris, why are you organizing this circus? I know who your investors are.
I promised my wife and daughter I'd clean up my act.
But if I don't pull in the crowds for you, those boys are gonna put you in the river.
Without Cat and Dee Dee, I wouldn't care much if they did.
Ah.
So those crowds better come.
I didn't talk to him. I didn't talk to Vincenzo.